test on his own. Someone is doing the research. Someone with a scientific background. Someone like Kevin Burkhoff.
My sister's dead. That was Sean. Susan was in that hospital. She's dead.
Oh my God, Tom, I'm so sorry. You should lie down. I can't imagine what you're feeling
No,
now.
I'll mourn later. Where'd you put my gun? I remember it all now, everything. The marked tab Jordan Collier. I know where they're keeping him.
Okay, tell us where he is and I'll put together a task force.
It has to be me. Isabel's there. She has her abilities back. They still think I'm one of them. I'll walk in, I'll get Collier, and I can find out what they're planning next. Let me do this, please. I have to.
I've been authorized to accept your offer of assistance.
What'd you have in mind?
We need to restore order to the streets. I would like to use your people as a temporary security force. The first thing we need to do is write a list of all the abilities at your disposal. Then we can figure out how to deploy them.
There's no reason to make a plan. Jordan already has one in place. I know exactly what we have at our disposal. And I know where to send them to take control of the city.
I'm glad you're so prepared to take over Seattle. But when this is over, I want my city back.
The whole world is terrified of what's happening here. That's an opportunity. Once this is over, we use all our influence here and abroad and push for all-out war against the positives. This time, we will be heard. Yes. Great.
Funny how things happen. You've got Collier, but you're losing Seattle.
You're wrong. I'm not going to stand by and watch a militia of positives take command of this city. We thought the movement would fall apart once we had Collier, but that didn't happen. Someone stepped in and took his place.
You're talking about Kyle?
That's right. He has to be stopped. You have to stop him. You're going back into Promise City, and you're going to kill Kyle Baldwin. Kyle's your only real connection to your past, this idea of yourself that you've been hanging on to. Once he's gone, you'll let it go.
You want him dead? I'm your weapon. I get it.
Isabel.
You've been out of contact for a long time. Where have you been?
I was doing damage control. Skurs have been telling people I'm marked.
Do they believe her?
My boss doesn't. Megan Doyle cares about Tom Baldwin. I brought her around. Anyway, their hands are full. The virus got into NTAC. It killed Baldwin's sister, too. I had to shed a few tears just for appearance sake. This thing has gotten out of control. Half of NTAC is developing new abilities. How are we responding?
Collier's been marked. We're waiting for him to turn. In the meantime, I sent Isabel to Promise City to deal with the new leader of the movement, Kyle Baldwin.
Good.
Your body produces abnormal amounts of an enzyme called ubiquinone. It's a compound that boosts the immune system, and overproduction of it made you resistant to promycin.
If we replicate that effect, can we make a vaccine?
People are dying right now. We don't have time to mass produce some enzyme and get it to people.
We don't have to mass produce anything. Ubiquinone is already available as a supplement. They sell it in pills in health food stores, pharmacies.
Okay, if you take enough of them, can you develop a resistance quickly?
Mm-hmm.
Sean, I just checked in on your brother. He doesn't look good.
We have to get word out about these pills. You go. I'll start making phone calls.
The inhibitor is working. You're no longer contagious. But your body is still producing promycin. And since it can no longer disperse it into the air via your ability, it's building up in your system.
I'm choking on this stuff. It's all right, Danny. We're gonna figure it out. So what can we do to help him?
We could take him off the inhibitor. Physically, he'd be fine.
But I'd be contagious again.
Exactly.
No way. That's not an option. Danny. No, Sean. What happens if I stay on the inhibitor? You're saying I'll die?
getting you out of here. That thing inside you, there's a way to get rid of it. How? You can worry about that once you're out of here. No matter what happens to me, don't stop until you're through the front door. My car's right outside. If anything happens to me, you need to call Kyle right away. Better send Isabel after him. If you're an NTAC agent again, what happens once we're out of here? Am I gonna arrest you? I'd love to, but that's not the plan. As much as it hurts me to admit it, the city needs you right now. You ready? Yeah.
You flinched when I told you Isabel was going after your son. No one's ever managed to get rid of a mark before. You're gonna have to tell me how you did it. Later.
And all our teams are in place, already have Ravenna under control. Beacon Hill's quiet too.
Good. Let's move some of your people into Northgate, see if we can stop the looting. We can't start distributing these ubiquinone supplements until the city is calm.
Hi, Kyle.
Close your eyes.
No. If you're gonna do what I think you are, you have to look me in the eye. You couldn't kill me. You're human.
There's so much of the world I never saw. So much that's beautiful.
You have time. You can see whatever you want. We can't.
You have a good heart, Kyle.